date a bus driver? Would you date
if he owns the bus? If he owns it. If he owns the bus,
see, that's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. Okay. Because the standards and requisites, and I'm not talking about him laying on his sofa playing video games all day. I'm not talking about that. But the standards and the criteria that we use to measure men is off for who we are as women and who they are in this society. I would date a bus driver if he loved driving the bus, if he was a man of integrity, if he was good to his mama, if he treated me well. I would date a bus.
All right. Now, first I want to say shout out to Ebony K. Shout out to Ebony K, because I'm not here to bash a black woman. You see Rich Uncle Mike? Yeah, I know I'm not. I would never try to bash a black woman, tear her down, because, you know, it's a lot going on already. So, first off, I'm going to say, Ebony K, you're not wrong. You should have standards. I think every woman should have standards. You know what I mean? Because ain't no woman want no broke man anyway. You get what I'm saying? You got to be able to do something. And I just think most women let standards block them from their happiness. You get what I'm saying? Like, you sticking to one thing and you think that doing something else will mess up what you got going on. But understanding, like, you getting in somebody's life might elevate them. You get what I'm saying? You in getting in somebody's life, like, if she get with a bus driver, she may be the reason this dude start owning the bus. You know what I'm saying? She may be the reason the dude switch over to a trucking company and start owning trucks and then start hiring people. So my thing is, you should have standards, but don't let your standards block you from your blessing. Because that, you could be she could get that person who's not a bus driver and give her the worst experience of her life. Now, she did say she done dealt with a lot of men, like every flavor. She said that. So to me, I'm thinking you might be the problem if you dealt with all that. And if the men that you pick are not the bus drivers, maybe you need to get a bus driver to see how that will go. Maybe you need to, because you said you tried everything. Try a bus driver and see how that work out for you. You may be the happiest person in the world. You may marry that person and do a whole 360. So back to what she said, y'all. It's not what she said. It's not what she said. It's how she said it. That's what got people tight. That's what got her 50,000 comments under that post. Because we're not reading your words that's coming out your mouth. We're reading your energy of how you look. How you took that pause. You get what I'm saying? When you said it. I wish I could replay the video to show you how she took that pause. But go back to the beginning. She took that pause first. Then she had to think like, nah, if he was the owner of a bus, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it matter. It do matter if you get with that guy and they just want to stay there. They just like, nah, this is where I'm at. I don't want to do nothing else. I ain't trying to gain nothing. This is where I want to be. And you're not happy with everything that you got, and you want more. Now that's different, because when you get with somebody, you want to build, right? You want to build a family. You want to build a foundation. You want to build something. Now, just to get with somebody and they just want to stay on that treadmill, to stay in the same place and live in that apartment, stay in the same car, and keep breaking down, you're always having problems and you don't want to get better, knowing you need more money. Now, if you get with a dude like that, that's different. That's why I say, don't let your standards block you from your blessings. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go out there and date and have to sleep with the person. When you go out there and date, that's the meaning of asking questions. You have to ask people questions. You know what I'm saying? Ask questions about where you want to be, where you see yourself in 5 years. Do you want to have kids? Do you not want to have? You have to ask these questions when you go out on dates. Because if you're just going out and a first date, all you just seeing is the person's body and where y'all going to be at in the future without asking nothing at all, you don't know what you're going to get. You're going to be surprised about the whole relationship. Because I know they say women sometimes look at a guy and fantasize their whole future about what they want. I mean, what it's going to be in the future when it's totally opposite. So I'm telling y'all, man, her standards, not wrong at all. But ladies, do not stop going out with bus drivers just because of that. if you're gonna go out with somebody, make sure y'all start asking questions to see where they head at, because they could be at one place when you meet them, and then they get with somebody else, and now they at a whole nother level, and you like, I should have got with this person, but yet you could be the reason why that person went down instead of up. Because you might get with a guy and be like, nah, I want a guy to pay for all this, do this and that, and you tearing this man down, and he trying to save and trying to buy a house, you know what I'm saying, build a business, but you coming in and talking about what you need and not trying to put in. So y'all need to understand, y'all, it's not about you. It's not about you. It's a we. It's a team. It's a family thing. But you thinking about yourself most of the time. I'm talking to the women, because most women are selfish. They think about themselves and what they can get out the relationship and not what they can put in. Always about gimme, and what you want, and I got standards and what I'm not gonna do. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna put in? What can you deal with? Yeah, I know that I don't want that passion to come out, because I'm telling y'all, because a lot of people got it twisted. Like I told y'all, a lot of people bash women, bash men on YouTube. I'm not one of those guys to come up here and bash people. I'm just trying to set the record straight. Stop letting yourself block you from your blessings, because what you don't do. I had a guy who came to work with me. He was like, man, I can't do this, man. I'm hurt. But then when I told him, you got to start from somewhere, man. You can't just be going to every job and talking about you hurt. You got to be able to withstand some pressure. Because when you bring that money in, watch your wife get a little happier. And then that's what happened. He stayed smiling every day. His wife a little happier. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, they're happier when they get more and more and more. But that's why I just say a little. Now I'm gonna let the second part play, y'all.
So out of the 50,000 plus comments posted on social, I only saw a handful that even considered the possibility of a bus owner being a more aspirational position, and recognizing that I am actually speaking and pouring into the ascension of black men when I said what I said. But see, no, some of y'all were too busy naming and shaming me personally and black women in general as undesirable, gold diggers, and much worse. Now, I suspect that some of y'all are the same men that were bringing home C's and D's on your report cards, only to then be coddled by parents that said, well, that's okay, as long as you're doing your best. Well, listen, I love and believe in the excellence of black men. So no, my dear, C's and D's or any other form of mediocrity is not okay. No, I will not create a soft place for you or anybody that I love to fall comfortably into the bigotry of low expectations. So I'm going to say one more time, there's absolutely nothing wrong with driving a bus. My mother Gloria drove one for years. But could it be that black America has been sold a narrative of average, regular, and typical being good enough for us? Well, see, that's called white supremacy. And in this case, it takes the form of conditioning black Americans to happily accept being a permanent American underclass. But see, because I know the truth about black folk in America, no, average is not and will never be good enough for me. And the gag is, I don't think it's good enough for you either.
So with the second part, y'all, defending herself about everybody who responded to what she said about the bus driver, right? One thing I am gonna say, man, like when she brought up about, I was talking about black businesses and black men building up themselves to have a black business, and I'm like, that wasn't a question. Like, why you brought racism into a question, a basic question of would you date a bus driver? What does racist have to do with that? Why you talking about empowerment of black men and building? Yeah, making sure I'm crazy. Y'all gotta make sure I see everything. Y'all know what it is. Also, y'all know I didn't say this. Make sure y'all hit that cash app. Yeah, hit the cash app. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. Hit that bell, so we can keep going, y'all. Y'all know I'm trying to grow. I know everybody else is out here on YouTube growing too. So y'all support the campaign. You know, putting in that work. When you put in that work, you want other people to know, like, yo, you going hard. So help out with the algorithm and support the campaign, y'all. But back to what we talking about. The points that she bringing up of why she said what she said is all off. it's like she had to sit back and think about it and come up with this political answer to get the wrath off of her. But I'm telling you, girl, you got a stain on your name right now. It's gonna be a man that want to deal with you, but a lot of men looking at you in a different light right now because of what you said. Now, if any woman can say, yeah, it's not, I'm telling y'all, when it's not about who you date. You could date a homeless guy, and you could be the reason his whole life change around and your life change around. You get what I'm saying? You can find that diamond in the dirt. But you think if just because the person already a diamond, that you're going to be shining better than the rest. When that diamond can come with a lot of problems. You get what I'm saying? Because everybody want the diamond. Everybody want the diamond. Everybody want to shine. You know, you may get with this dude who's a top-notch guy, and what's happening? He's sleeping with everybody, your neighbor. He looking at your sister. Might be even looking at your mama if the mama fine. You get what I'm saying? And you wanted him because he's at the top of the totem pole with money already. Like it's not a lot of money out there. Money is out there, y'all. Money is out there. Don't think because the person ain't got it right now that they can't be up later. I don't see millionaires go broke. You know what I'm saying? Look at Harvey Weinstein. You know what I'm saying? Look. Let's be for real. Let's be for real. Just because people got money don't mean they're the best person for you. That person who's trying to find his way or her way, you get into their life because you might be that piece that they missing, and y'all both start moving up, and everybody looking at y'all like, nah, that's a power couple right there. That's a real power couple. But her response, which was a long response, like she was reading off a teleprompter or something like that, about racism this, and I'm trying to build up black man, and not, man, listen. It was a basic question of would you date a bus driver? All that other stuff you included trying to cover up your response ain't have nothing to do with it. So Ebony K, like as a black man, we got no matter what you said, we still got love for you because everybody could change, but you might not mean it how you say it, which we think you mean it how you say it. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't think you're gonna date a bus driver. But it was your actions. It was your actions. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of women want to be strong black women. But understand, we don't want a man at the house. We don't want a man at the house. We don't want an independent woman. Meaning, if you're independent, you don't need me. If you're independent, why do you need somebody? You know what I'm saying? Because the only way an independent needs something if they're going to benefit off it and leave it for something else bigger, or settle off to something like a company. You get what I'm saying? So I'm telling women, y'all, women, my black women, my black queens, don't let your standards block you from your blessing. I'm not saying every man that you date you have to sleep with, but date and ask questions. Have a list of questions that you ask man to see about your standards. You know what I'm saying? Because you might say, I want a $100,000 man. I want a man who make $100,000 a month. I mean, not a month, but a year. And I know you'll take that month too. But say you want a man who make $100,000 a year, and you start off with a man who make $40,000 a year. Now, first of all, at least that man got a job, because a lot of people don't like working. But when you go out with this guy, you ask him like, yo, what you plan on doing? You plan on staying at this job? Like, you plan on doing something else? Don't block your blessing because how this man look right now. Your weapon should be your mind of asking questions and seeing where you can navigate your future, because your future ain't gonna be overnight. Your future will not be overnight. So Ebony K, I'm gonna say shout out to you. You get what I'm saying? I think a lot of people, if a lot of people say one thing, just know that they everybody's seen it. It's not, you didn't have to come on defending yourself, because it's not what you said, it was the body language that you put out, the energy that you put out. Like, that's what people reading. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you before, a woman can say, ain't nothing wrong with me, but the way she said it and the energy she put out, let everybody know, yeah, something is wrong with her. Something is wrong with her. But you can say, ain't nothing wrong with me all day. But a man knows, and you know yourself. But don't try to cover it up, because a lot of people seen it, and a lot of people, you think that you put in a bad light by a lot of people. You get what I'm saying? It's not that. It would have been better if you had a conversation with I forgot the woman's name who she had the interview with, but it would have been better if you had a conversation with her and asking why you think it went that way and what would be wrong with the mindset. Because the first thing that woman said when she asked that question and she answered it was that you got a terrible mindset, woman, about not dating, because you can take it to the next level with this person. You could take it to another level with this person who you saying no to. Men don't worry about how much a woman make. Only women worry about how much a man make. That's why more y'all gonna say, oh, all the good men are taken. Cause y'all worry about the wrong thing. You worry about the wrong thing. You worry about how much in the man's pocket. What can he do for you? Where he work at? When he stand next to me, would I shine better? Y'all worry about the wrong thing. You get what I'm saying? To my women, y'all know I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Cause y'all bring life into this world. Without y'all, it won't be life into this world. So I'm telling y'all, like, don't let your standards block you from being happy. You should have standards, but know how to use your standards. Don't say no to a dude just because of how he look or where he work at. Cause this dude who working on a garbage truck might be saving up to get his own garbage truck, to start his own garbage company. But since you seen him, you just cut him off like, nah, I don't want no dirty dude. I want a dude who already own. I want a boss already. Let's be for real. If they a boss already, most of the time they got 100 women who chasing them, and you know what that come with. So women, like I say, we love y'all. I'm not here to bash no black woman. Not even a white woman. Not a Chinese woman. I'm not here to bash women. Because like I said, y'all bring life into this world. Without y'all, it won't be life. So, I'm going to say just make better choices. Learn from your experiences. Because this might be a learning lesson for her. But I just hated that the fact that she wanted how she defended her answer, which had nothing to do with the question. You know what I'm saying? Somebody asked me, hey, Mike, would you date a stripper? And I'd be like, nah, unless she owned the strip club. And how would women look at me if I said that? You get what I'm saying? They'd be like, what? You want to date a stripper, but you want to date the one who owned it? Come on, let's be for real. You get what I'm saying? They're going to read my body language, how I said it, and everything else. So be real with yourself. Be real with yourself, because a lot of people not. And when a lot of people agree on something, you did say something out of the ordinary, and you know, just be willing to take accountability. And remember, accountability is not the same as an apology. Taking accountability is not the same as saying you're sorry. Because you could be quiet and take that accountability and be like, yeah, that's my fault, and not apologize. But I'm just letting y'all know, man. I'm just giving y'all some food for thought. You get what I'm saying? To my people who get into the money. Y'all know I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna keep advocating for my grinders, my guys out here. This is why I tell y'all, go get that bag, man. Go get that bag, because you really gonna need to support your family. If you want to build up, you gonna need to support yourself. You ain't gonna want to stay in the same situation. And over time, you want to grow. You don't want to be stuck in the same place for 10 years because they get used to it and they ain't no other stuff out there. But man, get to that grind. Get to that grind. Don't stop. I'm telling y'all, man. Make sure y'all hit that like, y'all hit that subscribe, y'all hit that bell, and hit that Cash App too. Buy your man some lunch. You know what I'm saying? Buy the guy some lunch. You know what I'm saying? Let me have a good weekend. Y'all know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? Until next time, y'all. Peace. One love. I'ma holla.